Hey guys, Lemon360 here, and welcome to my Redstone world. And today, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to build my hidden crafting table block swapper. So, if you guys have seen my Sour Spade series, you will know that I have created this block swapper for the hidden crafting table with using the new 1.11 observer block, which makes it possible to have it right next to the crafting table. And originally I looked online for a design like this, and I couldn't find one, so I built one myself, and this is what I came up with. So now, guys, I'm going to show you how to build it. But first, I have to show you the redstone requirements. So you're going to need 12 redstone dust, 3 redstone torches, 3 sticky pistons, 3 redstone repeaters, a pressure plate, a piece of string, or anything to cause a block update when you stand on it, a observer block, and 1 crafting table. You're also going to need building blocks, of course, but I'm not going to get exact numbers, but I am going to be using iron blocks because I find them easiest to use. So I'm going to grab all these resources, and it's not really that much, to be honest. I mean, sticky pistons may be a little more difficult, but observers, crafting tables, pressure plates, repeaters, all this stuff is pretty easy to get. So yeah, I'll start the tutorial now. Okay guys, so before we start the official tutorial, I just want to say that this is the size space you're gonna need. So from this corner here to this corner here, that is a 5 by 6 by 5 area. 5 tall, 6 wide, and 5 long. So yeah, that's what you're gonna need. It is going to face this direction always. This way is forward, and actually this layer right here is the floor, but you're going to need 1 block of space on the top for your pressure plate or your string or whatever. Another thing to keep in mind is I have the 5 by 6 area on the floor here, but you technically only need 2 spots reserved for a floor piece, which is going to be, it can be any of these blocks really, but in the 5 by 6 area it has to be this block and this block. These blocks are the ones that matter. So I'm going to mark them here with diamond, just so you know these are the 2 blocks that matter for the surface. Everything else, you could have everything else air blocks if you wanted to just run around in the redstone, but that would be your choice, so I wouldn't suggest it though. Alright guys, so to start the tutorial off, I'm going to first place the observer right there on the back side of the 2 blocks here. The back one, or the one that you want to step on, and the one in front of it will be where the crafting table shows up. Now make sure you are under the block when you place it, so then this little red bit there that you can see flash for a second is facing downward, and these eyes are facing upward. That is very important. Then next you want to place your pressure plate on top, or string works just as well. So let me grab that and I will show you that string works just as well, and then you won't have an ugly pressure plate, but then you'll have a pair of eyes watching you from the floor. So depending on how your base is made, it doesn't really matter if you can use a pressure plate or string or any other block that gets updated when you touch it. Redstone or even you can use. But anyways, on with the tutorial. So next, take your building blocks and you want to make kind of a diagonal shape 3 blocks down this way. The way where you have the extra 3 blocks reserved for the 6 wide, and then you're going to want to hook it up 1 block, so you have 3 blocks going diagonal downward, and then 1 block going diagonal upward from that. And then this part here is done for the scaffolding. Then you want to place a redstone dust on this first block here, the one that is directly next to the block under the observer. Then you want to put a redstone repeater coming out of this block that the redstone is on top of, set to 3 ticks. So you want to tap it twice to set it to 3 ticks. Now this first circuit right here is done. and we will come back to it when we put the block swapper in. But as you can see, when you step on the string to update it, it sends power to this when you step on and when you step off. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down here and place 3 blocks down and then break these 2 blocks here. Then, on top of this block, you're going to want to place one of your sticky pistons facing upward. Not like that. Sometimes you might have to break this block and go up here to place it upward. And then this block can remain broken because we will put that in when the block swapper is done. Then, off of this bottom block, we want to place a solid block, another block, and another block there. So we have 3 in a row lined up in the middle of this piston. Then you want to go up and diagonal and take out the extra block there. And then we have this kind of little not ring, but like kind of a smiley shape here with 3 on the bottom and 1 on each end diagonally. Then you want to place a redstone torch here, and the sticky piston will extend. Okay. And then you want to place a redstone repeater coming out of the torch on either side, both of them. You want to place a redstone repeater on both, going into these blocks. Place a redstone dust on top and a redstone torch on the side that the piston is on. And then you want to do the same thing over here with the torch and the redstone dust. Actually, hang on. Before we put this redstone dust in here, we want to put a piston here and the crafting table on the piston face. Now that's very important that you do that first, otherwise it won't work very well. But then after you get the crafting table in there, you can put the redstone dust back. And then do the same thing on the other side, but do not put a block on its face. Let it extend like that. Alright, so now you have 2 pistons facing a center piston. One piston has a crafting table on its face, the other is extended. That is good. You want it to look like this. Then you can come up here and place your swapping block, and I will just put in a piece of granite to demonstrate that it will swap. It will not swap yet, so don't hate me if you stop watching the video right now and are like, man, I'm going to do something else. No, that is not the case, my friends. But fear not. We are on the last step. So now, all you have to do is go 2 blocks down from the block that the original circuit had the repeater running into, and then break the middle block so now you have a sort of C gap or whatever. Then you want to place 5 blocks facing the front direction, and then curl it around until it runs into the redstone torch. And finally, you want to put your last few bits of redstone along the top of this little hook L shape here. And then your machine is complete, and you can step on the string and craft all your crafty bits. You can make some iron, but then you can walk away, it will swap back, but then you'll be like, oh, wait, I need iron blocks for another redstone project, so you gotta put them all back together, and voila, you have your hidden crafting table block swapper. Now, I'm going to show you quick a few other things you can use besides string, like a pressure plate, for instance. You can use that by stepping on it, exact same thing. It doesn't break anything if it gives a redstone output. Nothing like that. It will still swap every single time when you step on and step off. You can run over it and it won't break. It will close back behind you. All that. And you can use any type of pressure plate you want, as a matter of fact. You can use a wooden pressure plate, a weighted pressure plate. You could use a button if you wanted. So here, I'll just demonstrate those. You can use the wooden pressure plates and the weighted pressure plates, walk right over them, it swaps. It's a weighted pressure plate, same thing, same deal. You can stand on it as long as you want. I could stand here for 12 years and it would be fine, and I would step off and it would be fine. I mean, unless they changed the Minecraft thing in 12 years, but let's not stress about that. Then you could break this, put a button on the face, push the button, it swaps, but the thing is then, it will only swap as long as the button is pushed, so you're going to have to do your crafty bits before it stops. And then one thing that I thought of would be pretty neat was if we could do a redstone ore thing, where you have the redstone ore, and then you step on it here, updates, it swaps, and then it would stay on as long as the redstone block is on. But then you could also like do something like that where it closes when the redstone is on or something. I don't know. I don't know what you guys would want to do with it. You can do whatever you want. Just make sure if you want it to be clear, then you can you put a string on top of it. You can't just walk over the observer. That won't work. And if something like this happens, where the crafting table gets stuck upward, super easy to fix. All you gotta do is break this and then put the torch back, and it will swap. So that is the simple tutorial for how to make the observer crafting table block swapper. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, because that helps out so much. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout. May the force be with you.